we talked a little bit back and forth with it. The Cajun move, apparently not permanent.
Okay.
More down to like that refresh on holiday,
break?
yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad stand-in to get, though, if you can have Cajun on your team.
For sure.
Nico caught in the middle of no man's land, still going to make it out. Actually, does not take a whole lot of damage either.
Yeah, Big R not committing here. They have a Molotov. I wonder what that's for. Maybe just for the post-plant. Ooh, mid-air.
That's a quick one.
Great shot from Testis. Gets dinked though, and that's 2 dink players now for Optic, but they have the advantage in terms of numbers, and they're back towards middle and to B, but losing players on the way. Bomb drop back in mid. Xantares doubling up, but he's going to need plenty more where that came from, as there's been a car player this whole time. Great shot from Tabs, and both these players were dinked earlier on in the round. And oh dear, Config is waiting. He can just wait for that bomb to go down. Tap, 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 and there's gone Xantares. Tabson last alive, and Config just stalling as long as he can. Reload has to come through. Tabson tries to catch that rotate, but he's pinned between two. He needs to hit some headshots right here, right now, and he's not going to. That's a sick call from Config. This is never a fun round to play, but they might be able to overwhelm Tessis. He's alone here down in the CT spawn. That's the bomb first. They've got to pick that up, and they will. The Tessis will pick up 3. It's actually Nico stealing one of those away, but no one's complaining here. 1 death. Optic will take a nice clean second round.
And Big on the side of Big here. Out towards Long is where we go early on.
Yeah, maybe turn his back for a little too long there. Yeah. Eventually, you got to take the fight.
All right. Tabson gets 1 back, but look at the damage that's been dealt. Xantares down to 8 HP.
Big old grenades. Big might just go straight into mid here. It is somewhat empty. There's a player in CT spawn. Config, no smoke down. He'll win that fight. Tizian getting picked up, and Xantares is still low here. Smooya needs to win this engagement, and he does. That still leaves Cajun inside of B. He's not going to push tunnels. Although it is empty, it would be a great call to make, but he's now scared of both positions. He doesn't need to be.
This is actually finding Xantares through the smoke. That's him on low HP, and MSL got the drop on Tabs, and Smooya is the one high HP player left, though. They have that working for them. Cajun not as tucked away as we saw Conf.
Also wrong, but that's information gain for Optic. The fact that he's not dead. He misses the opening shot. That will be his life gone. You only get 1 chance when you're up against
above everything.
He's
gonna, yeah, he's going to see both.
Oh,
that's nicely done.
I'm surprised he didn't hear the molly hitting him. It tagged him in the chest.
Yeah.
That makes an audible noise. So a bit of an unfortunate one there for Big.
Might have expected him to, I guess, for that jump to be closed off with the Molotov going down, maybe therefore just falling back behind the smoke.
MSL, the turret on the A site right now. You can forfeit some ground, give them control towards the site, but even in the post plant, I don't think we're going to see Big getting much. A bomb plant would be great here, but actually Optic are just going to try and hunt them down before it gets planted. Too late. Money's been made, but nothing else. Just Tizian alone on the site. He needs to go nuclear, and it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Split up from Catwalk, and Optic are back in with the full. He gets out of there just in the nick of time as the Molotovs land. The boost does work out. Tabson thinks he's safe. He is nothing but safe, or nothing but unsafe, rather. So an early pick for Optic. That's a nice little gimmick to get yourself an advantage, and Big are now going to tunnel their way up towards Catwalk.
Again, Catwalk set up. There's only 1 player defending it. There's no real rotation here in time. 1 player in CT spawn who needs to be quick about it, but MSL needs to land a shot or 2 for this to work out.
That smoke has gone down again for Big. This is definitely purpose.
We saw, I think it was Windstrike when they played Dusty yesterday who did the same thing. But MSL have found a counter to it. Get on top of the boxes to get some height. Trades going back and forth. This has been dinked up, but they still maintain the man advantage on the side of Optic.
Plant is in, and this AWP is going to be so much better in the post plant as well. Can just lock down angles. He spotted Tessis jiggling. Doesn't commit. Scared maybe he could get pushed up from the lower position. Plus Catwalk, but it's being covered by his teammate. And lower with the flash comes Config, and that is such a clean retake from Optic. Not even a point of damage lost in the post plant. And that's going to be a 5th round out of it. Actually, another one coming over, and Nico, he gets a shot before it fully blinds him. Oh, this Cook is getting methy indeed, and MSL getting dropped eventually, but that will be the only casualty of the round. Optic are just absolutely pretty sick flick.
Are they just going to go back to Catwalk again?
Well, it's been so good for them in the past.
Yeah, none of them a total of 0 rounds, and Smooya falls. Some of the utility gone.
For Big. Optic want to flash through it though. And Nico, oh, 1 bullet, and he finds the head. MSL moving through the smoke does catch Tabson as well up on the Catwalk. Tessis is already above the pit, and so even though these long smokes come down, there's very little value gained from them. Tizian gets a kill, and therefore a gun, but how much further can he really get?
Yeah, MSL, if as long as he doesn't re-peak, there's no real reason for Tijian to be able to, well, there's no likely reason for him to pick up another kill. And as he tries to
will hold them in their tracks for a second. And Cajun, he's actually focused on middle in front of this smoke, so he needs to be careful. They're running through, and he catches Legia midair. Flashes are so good, though. That third one keeping him back even further.
Config, though.
Ooh, it's getting close, but Cajun's drawing in their attention, so Config's going to be even more effective. A one-tap onto Smooya. Nade to follow up, maybe getting a bit optimistic, but at this scoreline, I can understand why. Tizian double trade back.
Cajun's going to think better of it. He's like, we're losing a fair few players here.
Don't give them the 2-on-2.
And that was not the perfectly ran B strat from Big. Oh,
no.
nice.
He can get a bomb on the site, but he's not going to be able to get through these doors without losing his life. I like that setup as well from Optic. Window being watched from back mid, and Nico playing just the last. Oh, that's an angle. Oh,
This is just kind of casually walks back into the angle, and he gets taken down by Tijian. So finally an opening for Big, and
first time in a while.
they actually haven't moved out on it. They're a little bit scared. They're going to put down the corner smoke, and actually they're going to get a smoke wall down over towards long. So pit control is going to be theirs.
Ooh, unscope almost cost Nico a lot there. But the thing is, the smoke wall now has just slowed down the T's from actually getting any map control. Nico can safely move out.
Oh, he saw the boost and knew exactly where to go.
Yeah,
cool idea, I suppose, from Big, but it's so easily punishable.
And yeah, like the second they lose their cat player, it's like, okay, our entire team is trapped behind a long smoke. And if that boost doesn't work,
it's our own long smoke.
Yeah, you're screwed. Smooya's gotten very close. MSL's double scoped in. That's why you couldn't see him.
I was about to see,
But that's a bit of an awkward one, but he won't get much further. Nico's there, covering that cross to the AWP. He's out and about, but he looks away at the wrong time. Nico just got into position. Unfortunate, but nothing. Yeah, I mean, they've gone for 1B play this map, and it was awful. So I'd like to, and yeah, MSL knows. He is very aware.
Still misses, but there's Tessus to help him out.
Now Big just have to go B, but two players here, and Cajun can line up multiple kills with the AWP, and he will. Bomb dropped, Smooya's last alive, and he is in an uncomfortable...
Remotely close to picking up rounds.
Yeah.
MSL is going to find the position of Smooya at the very least. We'll see how keen Optic are to hunt for this. Obviously, they don't really stand anything to lose from this, and of course, with everything going the way it is, I guess I've done my job.
Yeah, there you go. Rounds won as a result of you just hiding. Flashes to mid. Config's got to run. Run, because they are chasing.
Oh, this one they're going to smoke off mid at the very least, so Nico's not going to be as effective, but it buys more time for Cajun. Oh, Config's died.
Oh, Nico.
Elsewhere.
Oh, this is just like a deathmatch server. There's players all around, every angle. First 2-on-2 we've seen, I think, all game, really. Big have a chance of winning this round, but they have low HP. That re-smoke is going to be extremely important here for the likes of Veya. Boost up. Yeah, good call. I like this. This is not what Optic are going to expect, but the thing is they're too close, so it won't actually matter. Reload coming through, and that should be somewhat clear. But really, no, that is just a bit too much in my opinion. Tabson jumping into the firing line, and Legia, he's gone behind the doors, but they should know where he is, or at least nearby. Molly on the site, and the double push back in. Optic, plenty of time for the defuse. Oh, no, that Molly. Oh, it spreads. They might lose the round. No, phew. Tessus jumps on it. Just about enough time.
Yeah.
That was MSL's Molly as well. So,
section off Tessus with this kind of a move, but...
Ooh, they're not watching catwalk.
Oh, Nico's going to go through.
That's ballsy, and it works out. He drops two. Tessus falls, and Tizian saving the day here for Big, at least temporarily. MSL only gets one from the site, and Smooya is gone. Cajun swapping out weapons will have been heard, but Tabson going to show his head. What? Cajun gets a free kill. Tabson watching the back of catwalk. Maybe misinformation there or confusion. And Tizian with no smoke for the cross has got to win 2 duels here, but they line up, and finally it comes true.
Yeah.
Dear.
Big were living on a nice edge the entire time. No.
B-rush.
There we go.
Fully blind as well. Config's been picked up. This could be it. They could break the curse. Cajun can't follow up with a shot. And Big 5-on-3. If they don't win this, then honestly just, yeah, I'm out. I'm done. So
I think they might be done as well at that point.
Optic might just save. At least take a look, right?
Oh, they do.
What?
Maybe that spurs them on a little bit. It's not like they stand to not have the opportunity to buy if they do this, so...
Boost again, this could be a problem.
Ooh. Drop down, smoke comes in. Spots the shadow actually before the smoke blooms, so Tizian giving him an easy kill.
Just locking them inside of this site now. And you can see Nico's actually gone spawn as well to keep them out of tunnels. They can just hide in dark. They don't need to necessarily go and cross towards T-spawn, but playing very safe, flashing their way back in. And yeah, they're not going to go much further than this. They know they're safe. Like, 3 people huddled up in the B tunnels to save. That, if that doesn't show you how this game is going, I don't know.
While there has been progress, it might be a little bit too late.
Oh, that's not the start Smooth would have wanted. Cajun quick peeking B and dropping the AWP. Oh. Nico back in middle. He's almost got a double. Tabson down to 25. The AWP also missing Cajun. A couple of awkward rounds, but Tabson going to get away in time, or is he fully gone? We'll find out. This suspenseful moment, Leggy is just going to take that kill, easiest kill of his career, as a 3-on-3 emerges through the smoke. Big getting the bomb plant in. That's very unlucky timing for Optic. Luckily, he got the flash off for long, not when that was needed. Config going to give it a go anyway. It's 3-on-3, so Optic's still a very good chance. Tizian dinked. Luckily, Legia swings out to help. Cajun coming from the catwalk, and Tabson's posted with the AWP. You can't help but wonder how different this round would have been if MSL didn't have an issue. Tessis is going to try and attempt this. It's still doable. I mean, Legia's still on the site. Not going to be aware of this. Legia? Oh my god. Oh my. That is just messy. And Tessis?
It doesn't have time.
No. Nice try, though.
He's not going to be able to survive here either. And Tabson might have sacrificed his AWP.
Yeah.
Oh well. Smooth.
Welcome back. We are straight into the action here between Optic and Big. Obviously, for those unaware, we had MSL with a bit of an issue. His kitchen set on fire. Classic mistake. Happens to us all. But let's talk about it a bit later, because we're into the action. We're into the last round of the half. Big have had a very rough time here on Dust 2, but they are up on the catwalk in the 3-on-4.
Yeah. So far, none of them are on fire, so work from there. Big moving out though with the man disadvantage up on Cat. They've not had a lot of success. Nico being a big reason for that as well. MSL's gonna go down. Nico barely, well, I was about to say barely touched 3. Cajun with a lot to do here.
That box smoke that we've been seeing is great for 2 reasons. It not only gives, you know, the fight on the site an advantage to the terrorists coming up Cat, but if you're in CT, you cannot win that fight. You cannot spot anyone. Yeah. As we see Opti get picked apart. Cajun looking for the retake. Molly is not going to connect to anyone. Legio is still close on the site. And Cajun almost closing it out. It's Tizian to finish it off.
What part of MSL's kitchen's on fire? I don't know.
All of it. Oh, Optic are charging up long here with 3. The bomb is in B, though. Oh, I guess they're hoping the Big over-rotate, and they've hoped very well. Big have all pulled all the players over towards the A site, and now Optic are about to run into B. Now, they still have a disadvantage. Don't get me wrong. It's a 3-on-5.
And it might get worse.
And it might get much worse, because Smooth is waiting. Now, surely Optic don't close out this 2v5 post-plant on B.
They need to get aggressive. They need to find early picks before Big actually gather up and work off of that, because they're not going to be able to hold off the 2v5 retake as good as the B side is to play an afterplant position in.
And no one's coming from tunnels. Occasion, he's got to come and help his teammate. Tessis is kind of being hung out to dry right now. Flash not going in a smoke roller towards the tunnels. Occasion pushing on through. Tessis fighting for his life. He gets 1, but that's not enough, and they're just going to spam the smoke till Occasion drops. Don't blame them. They are 12-4 up, going for the force in round number 2. No, armor on 2, obviously. Xantares and Tabson over towards B in the meantime. Optic still up on the catwalk. They can go anywhere with this setup. They have the advantage. They might want to, you know, continue to feel out this map, but that's a great flashbang. Xantares, even better spray, almost gets a 3rd, but MSL, fast as anything, as he takes down Xantares with a deagle, picking up a gun, but walking back into Tizian. Cajun needs a trade, and he's traded out his gun at least. Double peek is great. Tessis finds a kill, and now Optic, 30 seconds. They've got the A site for free. Tabson coming up from the spawn, but Molotov back on short. Tabson's going to be in a great position. Tessis has been dropped. Jump shot. Attempted, but not connecting. You don't want to go for it again. Cajun's ready.
It's buying time for Leggy, though. He just ran through the Molotov as well.
Ballsy. I'm not going to predict it because they're still down by 7 rounds, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt.
Ooh, that's a meaty nade. Cajun taking a lot of damage, but look at that. It's going to be Optic to find the first frag. Tabson not getting away in time. Catwalk control gained. Spuya. Cash the tapping, not actually going to go for more either. He wants to make sure he's not getting backstabbed before he goes in again.
Been pushing lower as well, and he is ready for that. Any more?
He'll take on all comers.
There we go.
Well, only Cajun left, and he got tied up pretty heavily at the start of it, so Smooth's going to finish it off. 4 kills back and forth for the Brit. It's actually going to get out, getting the better of Nico for the time being, and the follow-up from Tabson, it's not something Nico was expecting. He was so set on Tijan just jumping back and forth. He didn't really expect to see a full-on committal. Right now, it's Optics starting to get picked apart, one by one.
These flashes.
Doing work.
Savage stuff. Cajun's crept into B, but
Legia, he's just going to crouch down.
He's not going to repeat. Molotov, hello, Legia. Where are you? Out in the open. Cajun's taken him. And now Xantares moving back into the site. Spray is good, but he's got to get that reload in. And Smooya has his back covered. So 7 rounds.
MSL is 2 pushed up. So,
Then found him. He's in the corner. Tabs is just laying down the pain.
Oh, what a savior.
Oh dear. And to be honest, I will say,
Maybe he's got to die for this. Oh, okay.
He's calling for a smoke.
Yeah, it's like, somebody please drop it.
Worst part is he almost got the shot as well, but Smooya will take it instead. The molly is, but that smoke will create complications. He's going to fall off. Tizian,
that's a good flash.
Yeah, very well done, but the trade is there. The kill is there.
They spotted Xantares, I think. No, they didn't?
Yeah, they did. Molly's in. Oh, dear. Maybe they weren't fully committed. Yeah, maybe they didn't see it.
A little bit surprised about why Cajun backed off while Nico went forward. Obviously, that should have been a double peek, if anything. But
maybe expecting a flash and Cajun wanted to play anti?
Maybe. That could have been the case. Nonetheless, they do get the 1-for-1 trade, so long control has been gained.
20 seconds.
They need to get a move on. Yeah, you're right. They only have 1 smoke, too. Himself just whizzing bullets past Smooya.
Oh, that's the round. Bombs dropped, and the player who's already crossed cannot go back to get it. How many kills can MSL get, though? Obviously, no time for this, and Tabson's got the flank to
have successful pushes, as long as you have the tempo with you. Smoke on the corner goes down, lots of flashes, and even some damage onto Xantares, and MSL's going to make it down into pit.
Oh, close.
That's well done from Tizian.
Yeah, it's a very important kill there. And Smooya's still up on the card. They haven't even seen him yet. Well, now they know. It's all too late. Smooya, he got a 2-for-1 there. He even legged Nico through the kill onto Tess's. Not even watching pit. Maybe he doesn't realize, or maybe he's expecting another man to come out through long. Now he knows, and he's locked it down. Nico's gone, and Cajun a long way from home.
Bears in the close position, considering the fact that Smooya is just running back and forth.
That's really nice. Absolutely had no idea. 10 rounds to big, all
call.
above him in catwalk. Oh dear, that's yeah, very, very close. He was just centimeters away from seeing those players push down mid. And now he's given an AWP over to players with armor as well. MSL doesn't have it, so we're going to see Nico don this weapon for now.
We'll see if it drops it back.
I don't know. I'd like it on the armored player regardless.
Tizian does that move forward, and he's actually going to get dicked up immediately.
Yeah, that smoke's not going to cover doors.
It's not going to cover anything at all.
They've got him pinned.
Oh, that's a good flash as well. Amble actually does more damage to MSL than intended, but still getting the trades.
Oh no.
So far, the AWP has not been put into use.
No need.
But 2v3. Oh, he's going to hear this, or he's going to spot this, and this should be an easy kill. And the most unlikely of rounds for Optics. Well, we have just done the tide.
We have a double up now for Big. They've gone huge on the investment. Oh dear,
Cajun. He got stuck.
Yeah, he got stuck. Smoke as well. Xantares coming through it. They don't have a lot of smoke. Now they do, but he's already run right by. They're blind, he's blind, everyone's blind, but Xantares is going to get a double from it. Config with a train, and 2 players still inside of B. They're pressuring the middle, but MSL's being covered by Legia in the window. Config swapping positions, almost goes for the knife. I think he ran out of ammo there.
Yeah, ran out of bullets on what they do right now. Smoothie needs to be dealt with. It's not enough flashes, really. Oh, no. That's a big miss.
Config turns, and that's what sets off his hitbox and makes it harder for Smoothie to hit him, so he only gets 1 kill. He does eventually take down Config, but traded immediately. Tizian jumping and getting spotted, and Nico, he'll love that fight. Krieg is so good, and Nico, powerful.
Never.
Man, Smoothie's just getting unlucky in this, in this game right now. Like that bad timing on middle where he almost peeks wide enough, but not quite. And then Config turning around halfway through, like, dodging a flash while he's dropping. That would have been a kill. Would have hit his arms.
Yes.
But Tabson.
Just a little bit too quick on the timing.
Yeah. Luckily, Xantares has moved into position. That smoke actually gives him a bit of a gap to fight and flash back in. I mean, Big is so confident right now, but maybe they shouldn't be. Tessa's trading him back.
Last time we played that, he went off the angle just at the wrong time. Now he's going to stick. It's going to net him at least 1 kill. That's the heavy hitter, Nico. Down and out.
Oh, Cajun. Just getting past the angle before Smooya's on it. Now, does he expect the player already to be here? It might not matter because he's holding the stair, walk up Cajun.
Smooya needs to be careful now. He has to be aware that people are at long, right?
Yeah, but surely he hits this. He's got support from CT.
He's watching. Oh, there we go.
Oh, just about. And now he turns back, but MSL's already up. You're right. It wasn't being covered on a wide enough angle. MSL does get that kill. Now he throws the bomb over, trying to cover his cross. He spotted both players, but he doesn't get a single one. 7 seconds, bomb has to be planted, and Tessis will get it down, but Legia is in hot pursuit. Tessis able to stabilize for a second, gets back in for the fight, but he doesn't know where tabseN is. That should have been called. MSL spotted a player in middle earlier on, but he could have wrapped Cat, and that's the seed of doubt. The question mark, and tabseN. There's a lot of teas coming his way. Tessis has got that's all the utility on one player out, but they do grab an orb. So it's not all bad. MSL spots their head, but he can't quite take it off. Needs to be aware of that long wrap, and he is. Double scoped in on Tizian, but Tizian's too fast. Xantares coming up from the spawn, and Tizian gets a chance to double back, but Nico emerges through the smoke with a 1 deke. Xantares sees that orb pushed up on the catwalk, but it's still a 2-on-3. And Optic have this bomb locked in Wizard. Xantares hears the cross, but he knows Nico's still on long with a gun now to play with. He needs to win this fight. The spray connects some shot. Config not hitting his with the AWP, and that could have been the kill that put Optic in the advantage. Now it's anything but. Nico getting flanked from long as well. That's why Big are playing so slow in the CT spawn. And with this peak, the trade should come through, and it does. 14-14.
To get going. Well, one of the few rounds they've picked up here on this side has been just a deco. Working out nicely for them. They're actually going to mess up the Molotov a little bit as well. Smooya and an off angle, though. He's in a position to get one, but that's pretty much it.
Ooh.
Oh, time.
I want to see some utility go out here for Optic. They're just taking fights right now. And this could get sloppy. Config getting one, but dropped on the site. The flank's in for Nico, and he's found tabseN. Tizian moving up. tabseN also dropped on top of the site. Legia's got to stick the bomb, and no one can watch it. That's a great Molotov, but Legia does have a smoke. He's trying to take a one-on-one, and Cajun will finish him off. If he just smoked that Molotov. Tizian up on short this time, but MSL clips him through the wall and manages to take an advantage. Smooya, he might give up a further one. Cajun is so ready for it, but Smooya's too quick. That's a massive kill for Big. 4-on-4. He can leave that B site for now. Optic's still looking to commit towards A.
And they're going to be quick about it as well. They don't want Smooya to rotate in, but they do have a second opper here. tabseN finds one.
No, that's the bomb.
That is the bomb. Long is open, though, for business, but just not in time. Nico needs to deal with a 2v1. I does not expect Smooya to have the rotation in. 15-15. We find ourselves in overtime, but not even attempting for that many mid splits and that kind of thing, and not at least not with smokes down. So maybe a B split could be in for play eventually. Not gonna have the corner smoke either. They got a flash from MSL. Oh, nails him through. I'm curious if he actually spotted a gun barrel or anything to the extent of it, but
no idea.
Definitely had it nailed. That's Smooya gone.
Man up for Optic to start. Pushing to B tunnels with tabseN, and he's cleared that out somewhat, so they should be aware that this is, at least at the moment, looking like an A play. Now, Nico has tunnels cut off, at least the aggressive rotation of it, but he didn't know that tabseN got this info, and as a result, Big have 3 players up on the A side of things. So still Legia's watching middle in case things slow down and go back for Optic, but Tizian has catwalk. Right now, just needs Xantares to just hold back the oncoming tide of Danes.
Curious to see how long Nico's gonna hang out in the outskirts of Upper Dark before he actually joins in with this team. We saw Cajun doing a pretty good job of being a late lurk in one of the previous rounds. Here we go.
Smoke's written. And the flash is up. Xantares is blind. That's a good entry. Optic 5-on-3. And Tizian is the next line of defense. If he doesn't get a kill, this round is busted open. And that Molotov will at least delay the plant. This gives ample time for Big to get into position. Nico's walking into B now. So he is going to be the safety insurance that this round is Optic's.
Pretty much
assuming the bomb plant comes in, it still needs to. tabseN's been picked up. 12 seconds. There's the bomb going down. And now 2 players. Smooya's aggression in tunnels that actually put them in such an awful situation. Was not to blame Cajun, it's just a good play from Smooya, but this time we have Cajun back in position. He's holding it though.
And a little bit further back.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tizian not far back at all. Not towards long this time. Ooh, he goes all in.
Blind.
Yeah. Vision just fully committed when that second flash hit him.
Yeah, he could have bailed, maybe assuming that they wouldn't be blind, but they certainly were. And Tess is taking down Xantares.
It's a big, big kill.
4 on 3. Optic are just committing to the A site. There's only Smooya here. He's up on the car, but he's got to deal with the long play. Nico making a lot of noise, and Smooya, he's going to take him down. Swiveling back towards a site. The flash will hold him off for a second, but he's got one of his own. Trying to get back up to the cross, and he might be able to save this day all along, but missed close shot. And they're right by him, trying to climb above. Tess, what a round from him.
Extend it. It's all SMGs and a scout, and the scout's actually going to get to work early on. Legia finds MSL, but is immediately traded, and then that's actually just the entire B bomb site gone. Oh.
He does get one, though. Trade still comes in from Tapson, who pushed lower. Xantares got a lot of damage off. I think he even dinked him. 3 on 3 in the post plant, and still more utility. We have 2 smokes to hold off this B site.
You don't fancy big chances here.
Yeah, it's looking like 18, unless Big perform a miracle. They're going to go for it this last round, may as well. So smoke towards the tunnels, that will cut off Cajun, but he just pushes through, plays Xbox instead. They have a molly for the close sight, but nothing found from it. Config needs to watch out, even though there's smoke in the tunnels, there's a player coming from that position, but that will be the only player left up. Tapson makes it clear with a Molotov, and Config can just line him up and knock him down. 18-50. Where did Big go from here?
They might be asking that question themselves. That really is the issue, right? Like when you think about it, the fact that they didn't find any success on their T side pretty much with any attempt they had, whether it was catwalk, executes, long rushes. So they don't have too much data to work off of.
Still on 5 on 5 though. Floor is theirs. Smoke towards CT. There's a molly to combat that. That will dry out half the time, but Nico is going through it, or at least getting ready to do so. Oh, that's so unlucky. Scoped out as they cross. Tessus gets mollied in the pit, and they've isolated him well, but he still gets a kill. Any more of that is just a cherry on top, but Tabson tapes off his cherry. 4 on 4. 38 seconds.
MSL in a good spot to actually deal with the catwalk push coming in, though. They have rotations as well. Nico,
the boost.
This could be on borrowed time.
Didn't see him. Cajun's got to kill in the meantime. Nico can spray down. He knows there's a second player, and he's dealt with him as well. 19-50.